Big Maps is really moving beyond that conception of maps where you think about atlases and two-dimensional maps from above, the sort that's used for driving directions and so on. We think about maps as flowing all the way down to ground level. That's where we start thinking about these immersed and augmented reality sorts of scenarios, and we'd like to start thinking about everything that you see and experience at all different times of day and night in the street. If you look up, you should see the stars. You should be able to get that augmented experience of understanding what all of the celestial bodies are that are in the sky at this particular time. And what we really focused on in Big Maps is making a continuum of experience that goes all the way from that overview that's more like a classic atlas or a map, down to an oblique view where you can begin to see the facades of buildings and you can begin to see at an angle that's closer to human experience and pan around in that sort of SimCity-like view, all the way down to the human scale where the map is effectively as big as reality itself. It's meant to be experienced as you would experience it walking or biking or driving. The Street Photos app, which we've just released, mines photos from Flickr that have been geotagged and relates them to our street side imagery. So it shows that imagery in its original spatial context. Then if you click on that photo, you can go and see it on its original Flickr page. So this is just a new experience that we think is in the spirit of a mashup. It's something that isn't possible from the imagery alone, from Flickr alone. It's not possible from mapping alone. It's really something brand new that's the synthesis of the two. For this initial tech preview, what we've done is we've just taken one crawl through all of Flickr's geotagged imagery in Vancouver and Seattle and San Francisco. We've filtered it by Creative Commons imagery only. So we're looking for a Creative Commons attribution imagery. So we really want to stick to imagery that Flickr users have explicitly said is okay to reuse in these ways. And we take those photos, we match them against our street side imagery, and we establish a perfect visual lock between that imagery and the imagery that we collect using the panoramic camera that drives up and down the streets. When you do that, then what you see is a photo which could be a historic photo, or it could be a photo of just a small detail in a facade somewhere, and you really see it in its full context.